Right, in this video we're going to go to the classic car hub in Bibury and look at some of the cars. We've done it before, and we were going to take the P38, but George has been sat in it all day replacing the gas struts. George is my son, and he's flattened the battery on his own car, and we go to get out and we just add one. So we have got the king of power, this little lithium battery pack. And let's see if this gives us enough juice to get going. Everyone wants to get to the classic car hub, George. Been sat in your car, twiddling your thumbs, right, flattening the battery. Oh, he's good, look.
Oh, where should we go? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So go on. Right, has it turned on? Has it given you any? Have you got to press an on button? You got a green light. Is there an on button on it?
Yep.
Alright.
Right.
Alright, let's have a look. You reckon it's on, do you?
I reckon.
Right, here we go. Will the king of power give enough to start a 4.6 litre V8 engine? Let's have a look. No. Oh, yes! We're on! We are off! Let's go!
Check it out!
King of power. DB power every time. Right, two unusual things. One, we're in the UK and it's a beautiful evening. That doesn't happen all the time. And secondly, our Range Rover hasn't broken down. That doesn't happen all the time either. So we are just going up this beautiful little track in Bibury, in the Cotswolds, in the English countryside. And we're a little bit late because of our incident with the battery. And we should be arriving at the old World War II airfield out here, which Classic Motor Hub do car storage, classic car sales, and organise events. So, George, you haven't been before, have you, George?
No.
So we'll try and do some content. We don't know what we'll do yet, do we, George? Check out this MGB, but it's not quite an MGB. Its marina engine days are long gone. Check this beast out. It's got a 4.8 litre monster engine in it with some billet machined induction system. It's got double wishbone front suspension. It's got brakes all round. Disc brake, brakes all round, disc brakes all round. Let's go and have a look. So, check out, it's got this, read that, this is the company that have built it, and they sort of re-engineer cars, it seems. I've not heard of them before. He's probably going to give it a rev. It's got a full custom interior, it's got all padded out, it's sort of de-seamed, everything's very smooth. We've got the Morris Marina internal door handles, but look at everything else inside. You've got the wooden gear knob, we've got the wooden steering wheel, we've got all the instruments in here. Look at that. Painted dash. That really is a thing of quite exquisite beauty. So, but yeah, if you want to know more, Google. I've got no affiliation to them, but I'm just talking to the guy. But look, that is quite a beast. We're being rudely interrupted by a Westfield making all sorts of noises. But check this out. This has caught my eye. It's a little Toyota GR Yaris. This would be good for going shopping in, wouldn't it, George? We could nip to the shops. They're nuts, George says. Look at that. We've got the bucket seats. We've got flared rear.
Carbon roof.
I like that. That'll be all right as a little zip around. Just zipping around, you know, pop to the shops. That'll be all right. I've got a red Ferrari, but this has caught my eye. This looks naughty. I like that in black. That's really nice. What Ferrari have we got here, George?
488.
488. Look, he's got a big engine in the back of there. If you've got a nice engine, put a glass window so everyone can enjoy it. I like that. Thumbs up, Ferrari. Air intakes, yellow brakes. Whoosh! That is, check out that front lip on that. That is awesome. What else have we got, George? We're having a wander around, aren't we? See what takes our fancy. Check out this absolutely immaculate two-door early Range Rover Classic. This is, we've forgotten the name of the colour again, but this is the same blue colour they did the new L405 50th anniversary of the Range Rover in, which they made. And this is absolutely, that we got the original wheels, we got the original cloth interior. This is absolute gem. Look at that. Whoa. It all looks pretty stock to me. It doesn't look to have had any naughtiness done to it, does it? Not like that MGB. Oh, just check out the details on that. That is an absolute gem. He's got the electric fans going on. Pretty sure it'll be a V8. I don't think it's going to be a VM engine. Oh, naughty. Right then. There we go. Look at that. Absolute gem. Right. There's a bit of a queue for the burger stand, isn't there, George? We'll have to get in that queue, get ourselves a burger. But we've got all these cars to look down yet. We are in the how do you say 4 horsepower? Because we've got 2 chevaux here and we've got 2 chevaux there. So I guess we've got 4 chevaux, 4 horsepower. So if you watched my video at the weekend when we went to the historic car auctions, we were really keen on one of the 2 CVs. Actually, Chris Evans, the radio DJ, bought one of them and he was talking about, didn't I tell you this, George? So yeah, he bought the red and white one, not the yellow one. So that's quite interesting. So he's been saying he's having great fun with it and it's the best car. And you probably know Chris Evans has got Ferraris and ridiculous cars and he said it's just the most fun he's ever had. So I was right on point with my 2CV. So we've got to get ourselves a 2CV and look, full sunroof for this beautiful weather. Absolutely gems. Should have bought one of those, but I'm not going into a price battle with Chris Evans. That ain't happening. Now listen to that. We've gone from that 4.8 litre V8. It's all show, I'm sure. Listen to this sweet little 603cc 602. 602, look at that. Sweet as a nut, look. And obviously it's front wheel drive and it's just this front portion of the engine. So this little 2CV, we got white wall tyres. I don't think they're original, but they look good, don't they? We got these I spotted these little alloy embellishments, front and rear. Look at that, we got some sort of Hawaiian monkey themed interior going on, but it's absolutely lush. So the guy's driven it down here today, 70 miles an hour, no problem. Whoosh, and we've got a breeding pair. We've got the black and white one, look. Look at this, see? Ferraris, they've got their see-through bonnets and they've got their bonnets open, but look at this. 2 CVs with their bonnets open. That's what it's about. Love these. So he was just explaining to us about how the headlights work. So that little adjuster knob I saw at the auction, you twist it and it moves them up and down so you can counteract weight in the back. I love those. Not only do you stimulate your eyes looking at all these gorgeous cars, your ears are somewhat, so we've just got the Vanquish started up there. George will zoom in on it. I think he's got, and we've got the GT3 about to start. Oh, I just have to get the microphone a bit nearer, shall I, George? Listen to that. I think the Vanquish and the GT3 are having a little bit of a man-off competition there. Wow, we got the Subarus leaving. What have we got leaving? Is that naughty Yaris leaving as well, George? Yeah. Yeah, we got the Yaris leaving. Ooh, right, TR6, the other car that got away from me at the auction. That's quite a straight-looking one. I like the rally seat belts. They're cool. It looks like a good, genuine. I think I've got to get a TR6. There's so many cars to get, George. I've got to get a TR6. I've got to get a 2CV. They're so cool, the people with the 2CV. I'm not very good on these Aston Martins, but that looks like a sort of James Bond era DB4, DB5. Let me know if I'm wrong. They're way out on my price league. Wow. Look at that. I just love the clean, simple lines. That is just the gentleman's car. Look at that. That is. Now, I don't know if that's one they've got for sale here at the Motor Hub. It looks like he's had the bumpers taken off, doesn't it? But it really cleans up, doesn't it? And we've got a racing circle on the door. What else have we got here, George? We've got a Ferrari. Whoosh. Look at those. We're always having the debate of genuine patina car with its life, little history and its little marks, or the super shiny. And this is a good place. And now this Mini is a super original, not overly restored. Apparently it's never been welded. Original sales. This looks, and the paintwork looks all right. Look, it's got some marks, some chips, some scratch. But is that more honest? I don't know. As I get older, I like these original cars. Maybe because I've got my own life patina as well. But look at this little gem. So this is for sale at the Classic Motor Hub. I'll put the link to their website. £19,000. It's a lot of money.
19,000 miles.
19,000 miles. That's £1 for every mile. Bargain, isn't it? Look. Look at that. It's got its original interior. That is a Morris Mini Minor. We've got the hinge number plates. We've got the overriders. That is a little gem, that one. He's a little, but look, does that, do we mind this got the odd mark? And the other thing is you could use it and, you could bash against it a bit, but when you've got a really polished car, you're like, yeah. It's like new shoes. Series 1. Let's go and have this is one, yeah. So you wouldn't want to take it on a muddy field. Maybe you would, maybe you didn't care, I don't know. But yeah, that one is, this is my favourite shape, this one. So this one's some dollar, isn't it? you reckon that's done 59,000 miles as well, George? Don't know. We'll have a look. Look, but this is a gem. This is, I just love these little, look, he's got the canvas tilt, practical look. We could sit, how many can we sit in there, George? 2, 4, 6, 7. It's got a middle seat as well. But look at this. I mean, this, I don't think they ever left the factory this shiny. But if that's your thing, that's cool. It is an absolute restored super gem. We are now inside, so all these cars are for sale. We're in the Classic Motor Hub area, and they've got some quite amazing cars out here. This one here, Talbot, I'm not sure what it is, but I was wondering, do you reckon you'd get a good jelly if you moulded off that hubcap? I reckon you'd get a fantastic jelly mould off that. Right, check out this Maserati. I was reading about Maseratis. We fell in love with that Maserati at the auction the other time, didn't we? That silver one. I really liked it, and I read about the story of the brothers and everything. But this one here is price on application, so I guess that means if you need to ask, you can't afford it. But I think their kid got a bit busy with the pencil and has put a number 2 on it, which might be a bit worrying. I won't be happy when Dad gets home, goodness me. Check out this awesome beast here. Now, okay, now what is that? Is that a 98? Or do you reckon he come and said, all right, 28, and he go, no, Tommy, it was supposed to be 98. He said, you'll never notice, we'll just fill that bit in there. Look, bam, job done, all good. But not only did he goof up, he had to go round because he'd done all the numbers on the car, so he had to go round and do it all. But this thing is an absolute thing of awesome beauty. Numbering aside, we've got a whole numbering issue going on here today, from 2s on that one to 98. Let the grown-ups do the numbering next time. Just put out the picnic table just in time to enjoy my burgers and chips. Right, a classic or a future classic for sure. The Honda Civic Type R. This is an absolutely awesome car. I've always fancied driving one. We had a Civic once, but never a Type R. Apparently they did things like when you accelerate an engine, it sort of creates an inertia. And what it did was put more force. Normally in most cars, it puts more force on the rear wheel. But where this is front wheel drive, they made it go the other way, so it put more force on the front. Little touches like that with the Civic. Absolutely awesome. This one's for sale. If you want to buy it, give this guy or girl a call. But it looks pretty nice. Those gold wheels sit nicely on it. Black and red, 2-door. I mean, George, you were saying there are some other classic cars that are sort of similar now, going up in value, that, you know, it's got to be a future classic, and it's got to shoot up in value. It can't be going down, can it? This little classic Mini caught our eye, look. So I think he's not quite, he's a T-Reg, which makes him a bit later. One interesting thing, you see these 3 lights. Now, if you look from above, you can probably see this one is pointing that way, and this one is pointing that way. But the really smart people used to have this one pointing that way, and that one pointing that way, because you could actually see further round the corner from this side looking that way. So there you go, you might want to readjust your lights. But let's check out some. So this is obviously, he hasn't got external door hinges, but he's got the sliding window, so this is a bit of a mashup. I do like the chrome trim on the roof, actually. That's a nice little touch. He's got some little cheeky little mini light wheels going on. He's got the twin fuel fillers, one on each side. He's got the rally light, the central exhaust. That's kind of fun. That looks kind of cool. It's Elsie, look, little Elsie. There we go. Oh, little bullet mirrors. That's really cute. The little bucket seats. That's really cool. Right, that sums us up for the day here at the Classic Vehicle Hub. I will put the website below if you need car storage, classic car selling, or a night out. Check out when they have these little get-togethers. They're really cool. It's really cool to come out here. Everyone's nearly leaving now. We're just going to do a video of the two, the Classic and the P38 together for TikTok. Check out our TikTok channel. It's a little bit different, what should we say, George? Atmosphere, tone, attitude. But we've had a great evening here, lovely English countryside. We've got to get home now because we've got work tomorrow. See you tomorrow.